Alright, let's dive back into this campaign of Symphony of War. Okay, hold on. We gotta take a sidebar here. Wait a minute, you think Iron Fist was good? I'm so conflicted with you right now, Mac. You said Miss Marvel was good, which I agree with you on, and then you said it's almost as good as Iron Fist, but you're being serious. Iron Fist was one of the worst Marvel shows ever made. Did you watch Iron Fist? Oh, you're kidding. Okay. The one fight, there was one fight that must have had like 5,000 cuts in it because the actors don't even know how to fight, and I don't think they were taught how to fight. Like every single time someone threw a punch in Iron Fist, there was like 5 cuts from when the punch started to when the punch hit the person. And it was just so like, what is going on? The fighting in this is terrible. And he's supposed to be like one of like the best fighters, I think, is this whole thing. He's like a martial artist, master martial artist. But yet, they never taught the actor how to fight, clearly because the amount of cuts to hide the fact that the actors can't fight was mind-boggling. It was one of the worst shot shows I've ever seen. And also just very boring. And that actor was very boring. Sorry, Gelder, that you think Iron Fist is amazing. I don't mean to shit on anyone's show. If you liked it, you liked it. Cool. I'm not trying to take that from you. I'm just saying, for me, it was Iron Fist. Iron Fist was a show that was made. Miss Marvel is Marvel, not DC. I'm not even gonna say it's okay to be wrong. No. It's fine. Like what you like. Listen, I'm not gonna be. I did take umbrage with the comment that Miss Marvel is almost as good as Iron Fist, though. That did trigger me. I was like, wait a minute. We got back up. Hello, Mango. Hello, Ryak. All right. We're here with Conan and Fire Emblem Man. All right. The Eastern Army's attempt to achieve a quick victory over the West proved impossible. This battle has shifted the balance of power back into the West's favor. The casualties are already mounting. Both sides are struggling to overcome public outcry and rumblings of mutinies in their armies. Memories of the hardships of the Succession War are still fresh in the people's minds. Oh yeah, Shang-Chi, I like Shang-Chi a lot too, yeah. There was a lot of good fighting in that. Toksha finds himself involved in the war through circumstances beyond his control. Casimir seems determined to take the throne at any cost. But how is Casimir one step ahead at every turn? How? I ask you. Tokshin is determined to confront Casimir directly to get answers and ultimately to seek justice. It seems the only path is to win this war. I mean, that's... If you're in a war, you typically... Hold on. In mementos, alright. Something came up. I have to check on. We will continue. Hello, Lise, welcome. Alright, it seems the only path now is win the war. So Tokshin resolves to stay the course and lead his forces against the Eastern armies. It seems that the whims of war leaves him with little choice. Hold on. You have a support conversation. Ah, yes, the Khajiit. Raskuja, join me for a moment? I will comply as the human requests. Not in order, I just want to talk. I know so little about your people. What is your homeland like? Barektor homeland is deep within what humans call Island of Sinara, very far reaches of this world. Jungle outside is dangerous, filled with many... Oh, is this supposed to be a rolling of the R? Very aggressive beasts. But when one reach Barrack Tor villages, one reaches jungle paradise. Why isn't the arm Barrack and like Tor rolling? Barrack Tor grow jungle fruits that are desire around world. Okay. Perhaps someday you taste. That sounds amazing. We're gonna grow mangoes. Why in the world would one even leave? Barrack Tor people struggle. Many years ago, human lands contact with us more. We trade goods, we mutual prosper. Barrack Tor expand to grow population, but since recent years, isolation. Barrack Tor no longer can support self completely. Our warrior class finding opportunity as mercenary, such as Raskuja. We buy what need from human lands to sustain Barrack Tor people. Raskuja have many, as you say, nephew and niece. Need food, clothing. Raskuja's clan elevate him to high status in return for human money earned. I see. Taking care of little Barrack Tor cubs. You're an honorable man, Cat. Cat man? Raskuja is always happy to share. This conversation considered free of cost. Raskuja did not correct Tokshin in saying man cat or cat man. I like to think that he just sighed and just continued on. Hello, Christian, welcome. Anyone else I missed here? Sorry. Okay. I'm a Calvin Klein model? That reminds me, I don't think they do this anymore, but I remember when they used to hire models to stand outside their, or not there, but like the Gap and, I don't know. I don't even remember what these clothing stores were called, but they would hire like models to stand outside their front doors to try and like lure people into their clothes stores. Like, look at all these hot husbandos and waifus. It was like a gacha game. But you didn't get to take them home. Abercrombie. Yes, Abercrombie. Lysander, I'm glad we finally get a chance. It shows you how much I shopped at Abercrombie. I couldn't even remember their name. Like, I never actually went into the store. I'm glad we finally get a chance to slow down and reflect. What do you think of the museum? I never did care for modern art. Splashes of color here and there. 9th century is more to my liking. There is beauty and virtue in depicting the real and the true. Indeed, as there is vice in distorting it. As 10th century pretenders would do well to learn. Yeah, I can see that. And in regards to the beauty of our civilization itself, its architecture, it seems stripped away in the very same regard, making way for more coldly utilitarian designs. It is as if those who drive culture today prefer to mock the pursuit of beauty rather than embrace it. Why do you think that is? Viridia has subjected itself to a lot more war than for most of the last... To a lot more war than for most of the last millennium. Okay. Yes, that is a part of it. But at least now I take solace knowing that there still exists two connoisseurs of proper culture in the world. Look at this cultured motherfucker. This man probably appreciates the thick thighs in anime, right? With the ladies wearing the thigh-high socks. That's his kind of culture. In my view, there has been a creeping, grinding cultural upheaval since the Aetherium crisis ended. He's a big fan of all the anime gacha games where you collect waifus. However, I do believe that the shock to the fabric of our society wrought by the Succession War exposed the festering wound for all to see. So, one may very well conclude that the Succession War was solely responsible for this feeling. This intuitive feeling so many of us know but are unable to properly convey, that something is not quite right. That purpose has been stripped away from our lives. And how do we get it back? Just as it did not decay overnight, it will not be restored quickly, perhaps not even in our lifetimes. But one thing we do know is that you are now the beacon of salvation for the Donari faithful. Broader purpose may have to come from you for the time being. You expect a lot from me, friend. If not you, then who? That avaricious snake Casimir? Men like him cannot inspire nor truly shape the future. I cannot do it alone. Continue to walk the path of righteousness, and you will always have me and so many others committed to your cause without reservation. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like Lysander. He's... Me and him would not probably be friends. At best, co-workers. That's as far as we would go. Hello, Ty. Welcome. Hello, Ilu. Are you singing a song, Ilu? Is that what that is? Because that's what I think you're doing. I've got a feeling. What do we got? Steel arming sword. Strength 1, armor 1, capacity 1. Affinity Earth. We'll buy it. Oh my god, we have so many traits to equip. More gems. Unit deals more damage for every incapacitated unit in the squad. I should get that for Kareem's unit. When an ally is healed, this unit is also healed for 25% of the effect. Oh shit. That's kind of neat. Grandmaster Spellbook. Lower strength by 12. Skill plus 8. Magic plus 12. Lowers armor by 12. Ooh, that's... I don't know about this one. I don't know about that one. Ernst. Parsa. Level 15. 19 characters down here. And level 12s. Yeah, glass cannon indeed. Do we have room for anybody? Oh, didn't we have some level ups? Yeah. We got a class up here. So she could become a Templare, which will raise her magic to 91. And then armor to 21? Wow, that's a huge jump. Okay. The Templars get pretty tanky. And then there was another class up, but it's possible they don't have the stats, because I'm not seeing an actual up arrow here. So they must not have the stats needed to actually level up yet. So we also still have a halberdier, a mage, a drake, and an acolyte just chilling in reserves. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, does anyone have any spots open? We got this dude with the sergeant's uniform. Oops. No. There's gotta be someone who has a spot. So, Sybil? Maybe if I get rid of all these things? Hold on. Well, how much is this? Artifacts are increasing it by 6, so... No. No, even if we take them all out, she still can't equip somebody. Right? No. She's like one off. The traits and affinities, yes. Unless we equip her with someone who is loyal. I wish there was a way to sort people by traits. Instead of having to go in here and see who is the loyal character. Because I know we have some characters who have a high loyalty. I did have 5 class ups, but no one else can actually class up. Hello, Akon, welcome. Committed. Wait, what was committed? Unit identifies with your cause minus 1 capacity cost. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we need more committed people. Unit status. Like this guy is also committed. Oh, right, that's what that is. That's Warlord Tatar. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's disband Conrad the Cold. You know what? Hold on. It may be time for a massive change, y'all. Except for maybe Jacobin. Actually, you know what? Let's do Tacoma too. I think we need to rebuild some of this stuff. From the ground up. I'm wiping it, except for Lysander. Narima can stay. Raskuja, I think, can stay. Abigail, Barnabas is fine. Stefan, I think, is fine. Diana. Oh, I can't disband Diana. Squad operations, let me remove... Because she's the one that kind of stands out. So I will remove her. Stefan is fine. Jules... We definitely want him to be an archer captain. Hold on. The crossbows also count as archeries, right? So he has 29, so this guy... This guy should remove 8? Okay, yeah. Crossbows count. Alright, alright. Sybil... I kind of maybe want to redo, and I think Toshin's unit is fine. So these are all good. So right now we've got 3 light infantry. We've got heavy. We're going to want at least 2 or maybe 3 archer focus groups. I kind of want a healing group. Okay, now... Let's see, reorder squads. Let me do this.
Thank you for your
So like
support.
heavies are up here.
Join your brethren on the front lines.
I'd say Abigail's not exactly a heavy, but it's like she's a heavy. Then we got the lights down here. Or maybe we should just have it that all the main characters are first, and then the secondary characters now. Okay. Maybe another cav group. I don't have any other cavalry. Oh, Puffy, sorry, I can't actually hear that. Thank you for the resub for 36 months. Hello from Quarantine Land. Oh no. Do you have COVID? Or are you just suspected maybe of having COVID? Or are you self-quarantining? I hope you're feeling okay. Or will be okay. To the front lines, brothers. Indeed, to the front lines. Alright, so Jules. Oh, Jesus. Jules. I think I want to dedicate as a mainly archer guy. This guy is committed. So these 2 under him will only be cost of 7. We can probably even have more. You were sick last week, but wasn't COVID. That's good to hear. I hate that we still live in a time like if you're sick, it's like, oh my god, is it COVID? Non-committal. Wait, what is non-committal? You call? No, his capacity is 9. Your capacity is 8. Oh, it's saying the capacity is he's non-committal, so yeah, actually. But Nico was a mercenary, so this is actually better because he was a +2, but now he's a +1. I'm sounding like a robot? Really? Okay. It's better now? I was sounding like a robot? Very weird. Especially because my mic audio isn't actually, like, it isn't tied to, you know, it's fine. It's, audio is weird. Let me know if it continues. Okay, so capacity 8. Which leaves us 8 + 2. Okay. So we would need to give Jules a capacity increasing item. So that would be Sergeant's Uniform. And then we can fit another archer in here. Or we can do a priestess, but I think I want it to be like an archer. Or a crossbow. Either or, really. In fact, maybe I should do like half and half. So like we should remove... Just that way they're good against different types of units. Do I even have that many crossbows? We don't. Though I can still fit... I can fit Nico in here. Or we could just take one of these other archers and turn them into a crossbow, right? Let me see. So if we take you back down to a bowman... Yeah, we can just make you a crossbowman. Because we have enough iron for it. Okay. So now Jules is 3 archers, 3 crossbows, so he is all about... being like an artillery unit. Also, maybe I should move... This is fine, it's fine. Okay, so he's okay. Sybil... I think I want to change to a support unit. So, is there an easy way to just unequip without having to go down here and say unequip? Guess not. Okay. So I want her to have like 3 clerics. I need to move these. Okay. And then... she doesn't have too much room left. So we need committed people. Like an acolyte, maybe? And then she's also an acolyte? Or committed? That's even too much. Okay. Okay. So artifact, we have another thing that increases capacity, right? It's not the officer's regalia. Which one is it? Imperial battle armor. We'll give them an imperial battle armor. And then add some tanks. So she was a prodigy. What was a prodigy? You just level up faster? 20% bonus to XP, class XP, and leadership growth. Okay. Wait, what's your leadership? 46. 35. Well, we know yours is 46. 38. 49. This rando's leadership is higher than Sybil, but I can't disband Sybil. You gotta play Bannerlord, good fun? Yeah, it can be. I still want to go back to Bannerlord. Sorry, I've been missing out on the chat. Too bad quarantine started on Monday and it's probably going to end on Friday. What a shame. Oh, okay. Need some tanks? Yeah, we're gonna. We got our couple tanks. I can't put any more in this group. Well, let me try that out. There may be a little too many healers, but we'll see. We'll see if it works. Okay, who else is there? Roxuja? Okay. So now we need to form new squads. I would like to have an anti-cav unit. So probably a couple of these guys. He's a mercenary. You know what? Let's start with the best mercenary, which would be this guy. So, Warlord Tatar. With his insane leadership. And he is imposing, so he's going to be targeted. He takes less damage when under 50% hit points. His squad's going to be immune to heat wave and desert movement penalty, which we haven't got to yet, but I'm sure we will. And then he does more damage against Cav. Okay. So, we'll add... Spearman. Do I give you the Drake? Oh, no, we were going to cycle the Drake into Abigail's unit, weren't we? That's what we were going to do. We give you this dude. He's at 34 of 62. Jesus. I mean, this unit's already going to be pretty nuts. Oh, hey, take care, Mac. That guy is committed. We don't need a committed person on this one because he has such a high leadership. I'm gonna need... I need more healers. Can I take one of these sword masters and make them a healer? Their magic skills are not that high. Shoot. Her magic is... Yeah, okay, so she could become anything. But yeah, I think I want you to be a healer. At least for now. Wait, can I change you again to a Templar? No, you need 50 magic. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, then he still has 8 left. I think this is just a solid unit. Let's go to artifacts. What would we want in this unit? Strength plus 5. More damage to Cav with some hit points and strength with only 1 capacity. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Armor and magic. Dark resistance. Capacity only plus 1. Crusader Mace? No, that lowers magic. A refuge. Armor and strength plus 3 plus more healing power in combat. Maybe. We'll take that. And then we'll come back. Okay. Form new squad. We need another archer squad. And out of our archers, the only mercenary is him. Is Jacobin. Wow, these archers are really low level. I really need to get them some more experience. So... I mean, this guy's also a mercenary. What's your leadership? 39. His leadership is 53. 43. So out of our archers, Jacobin is still the best leadership. Okay, but I may actually want to change his class. Because he's the only horse archer here. And unless we gave him more cab, which I don't think I'm going to do, there's really no reason for him to be a horse bow instead of just like an archer or a crossbow. You could also give the Drake to someone with extra capacity and don't have any good accessories. Well, I need to give the Drake to Abigail so that she can level the dragon up as fast as possible. Let me make you crossbow. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of menus in this. Personally, you found having cav is really useful. It is, and we should get another cav focused unit. But I want another. I mean, I guess I could just make a bunch of horse bows. How many horses do we got? We got 9. I guess we could do a horse archer group. I guess I've never respected horse archers in any video games. Even though I recognize how useful they are, I never respect them. But you know what? Sure. Sure. You know what? Maybe we go for a horse archer group instead. Okay, now the thing is, can they all change into... I imagine they all can become horsebows. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I never... Wait a minute. Is Fighter the downgrade from this? Isn't Bowman the downgrade of this? Well, that's weird. This archer cannot become... Am I missing something? They don't have that option. Weird. Well, I mean, I guess this is okay. As long as most everybody else is made up of horsebows, it still should be considered a light cav unit. But what am I doing here? Am I going between different characters? Oh, we are. Okay. I was scrolling the mouse wheel up. Very strange. Very strange. I guess you're just an archer. Okay. Are you the same deal? No. Okay, so you have the normal path. I don't know what's up with that other unit. Why they don't have the horsebow. But even though we have one archer, I believe... Yeah, it's still considered a light cav group. Because we have more light cav than we do foot. I guess I don't know if it really matters where we put everybody. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then we want artifacts. We just want these guys to hit hard. So like a Crusader's Mace. And what was this one? Strength +2, magic +5, capacity -5. Oh my god. Heartseeker lowers hit points, magic, capacity +4, but archery attacks bypass wall and wood defenses. Okay, yeah, no, that would be pretty good. So what if we equip that and this? So this basically means we never want these to be engaged in melee? I don't know, this does seem a little risky. The Heartseeker. But they're a fast cav unit, so in theory we should be able to go up, shoot, and then pull back into safety. Theoretically, we can. Okay, form new squad. Who we got? We got some heavies. So we'll form the William, maybe? Wait, hold on. Where's our leadership here? This guy has higher leadership than William. 35. 58. Synthos definitely needs to be... He's also a prodigy. Okay, so Synthos needs to be in a squad. Can I fit the Heartseeker without the other artifacts? I can. I'd have to take off the... Crusader's Mace. I mean, I guess I can just do that. That's fine. Oh, I never finished off Diana's group. Who has 61 capacity. The thing is, like, Diana's group doesn't really need to be any stronger, you know? 41 leadership could be a potential leader. You're a potential leader. So who do we put over here? Nico? Well, we'll come back to Diana because she's freaking strong. Synthos the Muse. We're going to give you some frontliners. Do I give you this guy? William? Do I give them William? Maybe I give them William. Then another mage. Then I would like to have a healer here. Guess we're going to be changing a lot of the sword fighters to... Ah, she can't be a priestess. Not enough magic. Alright. Well, we'll keep you as an acolyte then. We'll probably change her later. Hello, King Strategist. Welcome. And then that gives us 9. Holy jeez, man. Gives us freaking 9 slots. Maybe we could fit... Maybe we can fit another backliner in here because they're both committed. Can we? Oh, +2 because they're already at 5. Okay. Well then, what about artifacts? What are we looking at? The Crystal Lance's armor and magic, but lower strength. The Obsidian Edge, lower hit points, but more damage dealt to boss squads. This is if you're attacking from a wall. Officer's Regalia, take less damage on defense. Blade Master's armor, less damage from swords. This gives armor, magic, and hit points. We'll give them the Donari armor. And preferably anything else that adds to magic and armor. Abigail has the St. Teresa's Bulwark equipped. I'm going to take this... Well... I mean, actually, maybe it's St. Teresa's Bulwark that's potentially making the dragons so strong, because they're taking 25% less damage. No, the stats that are applied with the items don't actually affect the stats for changing their character class. I thought it did early on, but it doesn't. What was this one? Squads deal 25% damage while on defense. Huh. Dragons are great at AoE, yes. I mean, maybe we split the dragons up. I'm going to give this to this group. And then we'll come back. Yeah, maybe we split Abigail's units up. We filter dragons into other units. Maybe. Alright, what's the other high leadership here? We've got... Oh, Jorg. Jorg of the jungle. Let's give that a try. Let's remove a dragon. Because the thing is, we want to put the Drake in here to level it up. Right? So she's still strong. She's got a little Drake, but... And then we will... Jorg. What do we do with Jorg? I guess we just keep him how he was? But maybe I also give him a dragon. What if we gave Jorg a dragon? Hear me out. I can't give everyone dragons? Sure I can. So this is... Oh, wait. Does the dragon remove the... Hold on. Ah, the dragon makes this an infantry group. They're not a light infantry if you add the dragon, even though they outnumber the dragon. It looks like. Yeah. It's cool. I never noticed how the background changes to show you what kind of unit it is. Because now it shows that they're a light unit. Well, isn't that a shame? Maybe it's based on the amount of squares occupied. So you're saying, like, if I could fit another... Oh, I can't fit another person in there. I guess we're not really going to be changing Jorg's unit that much. He's just still going to be... basically skirmishers. We could give him that bow at Ataraxia, and then he could have another character. Not the dragon, though. As sad as that is. So it would still be a light infantry. I don't know if I want to... maybe I just change this dude. What's his stats? I could just have a mage here. You could change Jorg's class and make a unit of heavy infantry. You want me to change Jorg? I mean, I guess I could... Oh, Cav. But we have 3 sword fighters that cannot become Cav. But we could maybe make another Cav unit. We only have 1. Well, 2. We have a Horsebow and then Barnabas. But what if we make another Cav unit? Or do we make a scout unit? Because we got Barnabas as a heavy cav. We could make a light cav? Ambushers? And try them out? Because they get... Apparently they get polearm warriors. So they're also anti-cav. Maybe that's what we try? I may keep him... Hold on. So we gotta... Because they can't become what we need them to be. These guys probably could. What's your magic? 14. What happens if I throw a dragon in here? It becomes infantry. Okay. So we'll need to add like you in there, but then we would need to change his class back down to a fighter. Hello, Duranko? Yeah, there's definitely some of that in here. And that's still a light cav. He could have upgraded to an SR? Wait, what? Oh, this guy cannot become a scout. Which means that I would need to change the spearman? He can't become an SR. He doesn't have the class rank, right? Hold on. Because this guy was a spearman? Yeah, and his class for spearman isn't maxed out either. He can't become an SR. I hope you're having a good day there, Nico. Okay, so we need to actually change Jorg to a light cav instead. Because one of us can only become a cavalier, not a scout. To maintain the light cav. Okay, and I guess we just add another unit. This guy's kind of got strong... or strength. So let's see if we can change him. We can change to a horsebow and a scout. So there we go. We have a light cav unit that also still has a little bit of armor. And we can add an artifact. What do you want on this one? Probably just a Crusader's Mace. And then we have one spot left open, so let's give them also one of the Sayonari War Pikes. So they even do bonus damage to Cav. Oh, that is true. I could upgrade to another... I could. Yeah, we actually could. Who was the guy? Okay. Let's see. 22 strength here. Who has highest? Okay, so this guy. Yeah, as long as the light cav outnumbers the heavy, it's still a light cav unit. So you're right. We can upgrade this dude to a cavalier, which makes them tankier. And see, there's still a light cav. Yeah, good call. Okay. Yes, so the horsemen are good against other cavaliers, but still, it's a light cav unit, so they can ambush. So that's pretty sweet. Okay. We still got Diana. I gotta put someone in Diana's unit here. What if I gave her... What if I just gave... What if I gave Diana a dragon? What if I made one of the most overpowered units in the game even more overpowered by giving her a dragon? How about we just do that? How about that? How about we just do that? There we go. She will never die. What is dead may never die. Okay. Who else we got? We got the Samurai Man. But is he going to make a squad? He has a 39 leadership. So probably not. We got a 41 leadership out of another Jorg. That would be confusing. Helena is silver-tongued. And he's a mercenary. Let's use Helena. And I think this is still going to be the small unit, maybe? Maybe. I can't put everyone else in here. Who do we want? What's the armor on these two? 42, 43. The thing is, let me put the crossbow. And I think I want to try and keep them as a group of 3, so that we can give them the giant thresher. So plus 25 damage to larger squads. Is that worth it, though? That may not be worth it. It may just be better just to have another person there. Although we can't. We don't have enough leadership. Because we only have 8 spots left. So they would have to be a loyal unit. Or I remove the samurai. And then we get the 2 sword fighters. And then it just becomes a light infantry group, so they could ambush. But they're also a silver-tongued unit, so we're going to want them to probably try to force surrender people. I guess there's still a light. Are mages light? Mages aren't light. Why is it still a light unit? You're a light. She's a light. Can you not demote the sword fighters and turn them into acolytes? I could. I want some sword masters though. And she does have enough skill to do it. She just needs to master this class. I would like some sword masters. She has more than enough skill, and I need to keep her in. You know what? Remove the mage. Remove the mage. We'll just go with this. Because these two are on their way to mastering the class of becoming sword fighters, which is pretty cool. The mages would also be pretty cool. So then that means we have these two. 41 leadership being the highest, but also a mercenary, which means you want them to be the squad leader. So then if we go back to the marketplace and see who else we've got. 46 leadership, 40, 46, 38. So... Peter the Zweihinder. This guy is very expensive. He is lucky. Some people are just lucky. But his leadership is only 38. So I think that means we want to hire this guy. Or this guy. This guy has imposing, which means we could change him into a heavy armor dude and be a tank. And he's also Earth Affinity, which grants him more health over time. But it's saying that these guys are a lot better. I'm guessing because of the stats. But let me hire this dude. And turn him into either a spearman or a soldier. We'll say a soldier. We don't have enough soldiers. Then we have samurai, mage, and I guess we'll need to get another person. How much room do we have? Oh, sorry. How much room do we have on his squad? Okay. So we could also grab like the Zweihinder guy. Or this lucky person. Who's 5,000 gold. Do you want your leader to be the tank? The leader can be the tank. I think is fine. I think. Screw it. You're hired. I don't know what Lucky does. It must be very important. There we go. We've got 3 spaces open. What was Crystal Lance again? Maybe Crystal Lance? Not Crusader's Mace, because that lowers magic. Apprentice Spellbook. Officer's Regalia. That's too much. Less HP, but more armor and strength, less damage taken from dragons. We could give them an Imperial Battle Armor. And then we can give them... I don't know, like a Blade Master? there anything else we want to give them? Belinda's field kit? I give them the Blade Master's armor. And then they have 2 spots left. I guess Crystal Lance? Okay. So this is our new... This is the new army. So we'll have... Let's see. We got the main characters first. Okay. Then we'll have heavies. Ah! I do wish the UI was maybe a little different. That's kind of a heavy. Jacobin, Helena, Jorg. Okay. So, this... Oh my god, you have 12 slots? We can maybe get another unit? I'm not going to, though. At this moment. Well, maybe I should. Should I? I probably should. If I take off... Hold on. This is giving you 4 capacity, so without the artifacts, he's at a 56. So he could actually... The main squad could equip another unit. We'll just hire a basic soldier. We'll do Ernst. And add Ernst. Ernst. And then we have 1 slot. So we can add a basic thingy. Like a scout's gear. Sure. Sorry we haven't gotten to any of the fights yet, just... hello Taco, welcome. That unit is getting thick, man. Super thick. Alright, we've got a lot of slots over here. Actually, can we add another person to your group? If I take off the gorilla armor and stuff? This is adding 4 capacity, so we would be at 40. So yeah, we could if I take off these 2 things. We're gonna do that. Because I feel like we should be getting as many people as possible. So, organize or marketplace. We will grab a cleric? No, Manya. Manya? Do you want to grab Manya? This is going to probably want to be another horse. So the question is, do we want another healer or another attack person? This game has fights. It does have fights. Sorry, I know this is very menu heavy. I mean, hell, I could just get this. Oh no, he's a mercenary. We can't use him. Who do I want? In Barnabas's unit. It's gonna have to be a horse. Or it doesn't have to be a horse because he's filled with horses. But we probably want... maybe just another healer, actually. So give me Signy. Because he's already very strong. And then that doesn't change the fact that they're a cav group. Okay. She still has some slots, so we'll add some more artifacts here. Excalibur gives you more healing power in combat. Sure. Abigail has some stuff. So artifacts. We can do the Flame Saber, which is just +5 strength. Crusader's Mace? We can do Crusader's Mace, that's fine. And we'll do Flame Saber. Okay. Lysander. What the fuck? He has 81 capacity? What the fuck? Okay. Marketplace. Recruits. Henry. Actually, we could probably fit like 2 people in there. Give me Yasmin. Oh, I need to move people around. Oh, I can't fit another one in there. I'll tell you what then. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. We'll actually remove you. And we'll add the cleric instead. For now. Okay. Leaving you 11 slots, which you can't do because we would need 16. Okay. So then artifacts. Definitely not Giant's Thresher, that's for sure. Apprentice Spellbook. Meh. Less damage taken on defense. Let's do that. What was the gorilla? Oh, no movement penalty in the woods. Right. Oh, that does make Barnabas a little weaker, but it's okay. Less hit points, but more strength and armor. Sure. And then less damage taken from archery? Black belt. Give him the black belt. Why not? Alright, that was Lysander. Jules is full. Stefan. Basically full. What do we have not equipped right now that makes sense? No. No. Ruby ring? Ruby ring! We still got Belinda's field kit out there too. Jules was full. Narima only has 1 spot left. I need to find someone for the Belinda's field kit. Sybil. No. You have a healer. Synthos's group? Synthos's group. They don't have a healer. So artifacts. This will heal them every turn by 10%. Okay. Chat, do you want to play this video game? Hello, Beak. Welcome. Are y'all ready to actually play the video game? Let's save. Wait, did I look at what we could buy? The traits! I didn't add any of the traits. We have so many traits. Are you ready are you ready for more menus? I forgot the traits. Okay. Okay, real quick. Alright, hold on. I gotta use items. I'm sorry. Oh, look at all these XP codexes. Apple of agilities. Increases leadership by a small amount. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. We got so many traits. Alright, 2 thieveries. I want to have thieveries on our horse bows. So we're going to teach this guy thievery. So I'm hoping these stack. I really hope these stack. If they don't, then that's going to suck. What do all the other ones do? Garrison. Plus 5 armor and double XP gain while defending an objective. Deals 20% more and take 20% less damage if covering the squad leader. Oh, that's interesting. If covering the squad leader? Hold on. If covering the squad leader... Unfortunately, a lot of our leaders... Okay, like this guy. So... Give it to the dragon? Since we're covering for Abigail. Do dragons cover? Hold on. Isn't it only, like, the melee classes that cover? Where was that listed at? Cover. Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, light infantry, and light cavalry can cover. So heavy infantry, heavy cav, light infantry, light cav. What is a dragon considered? All dragons. What are they considered? Unit type dragon. So I don't think they can cover. So we would need to teach it to someone who can cover. Dragons do get pretty big, yeah. I mean, like, Synthos the Muse, I think. Or Jorg. So we can give it to, like, this guy. I'm gonna give it to this guy. Gonna be my bodyguard. But dragons don't cover, so the dragons can't, like, the bodyguard doesn't do anything for them. That's Dragonist? I'm sorry. Unassuming means less likely. You know what? We'll do this later. I'm sorry. We've spent too much time in menus already. We'll do all the trade stuff later. We gotta play the game. We've been at this for like an hour. Sorry. I love it. I love going into menus and modifying my army. I could do this all day long, but I'm assuming some people would rather just see fights. Sandra Palace, headquarters of the Western Army. That predictability, oaf, Terranor. True! Mango, I do need to go back in the menus and change the heavy cav to cover the light cav. Like a child playing with a cannon, the man deserves not the power he wields. Lisa, thank you for the wah! It should be a simple matter to overcome an oaf. Would that I could, wish it true, Diana. Harold, what are we looking at? 60,000 men? I only have like a good 30. Hello, Toaster, welcome. Or Toaster, welcome. Against our own 20,000, my lord. An unknown amount of gun and cannon divisions from the Imperial Army will be backing Terranor as well. Our first heavy cav has finally mobilized at Fort Findorian, giving us some breathing room. And we have the Temple Warriors on our side. As long as we control the river, let the Eastern Army come. We will destroy bridge after bridge until their supplies run dry. Make them starve for going on the offensive. Terranor might just be dull-witted enough for that to work. You have learned nothing since the succession wars. Who is this disrespectful child? I'm the chosen one! Don't talk to me like that, General Albert. You will address this council properly. Tokshin, was it? This is the one who was key in recapturing Trucia. The enemy has more men and material. You cannot hope to win a war of attrition. But their army is retreating and regrouping since their loss at Trucia. The time to strike is now, while they are off balance. If not now, then never. If they were to lose Fort Eureka, it would be a painful effort for them to continue offensive operations. You can't expect me to just commit my soldiers to this? Duke Lothair, we have reason to trust in Tokshin's judgment. Have you seen how long he spends time in the menus? I will accept personal responsibility if Tokshin's plan fails. If this adventure is a failure, your personal responsibility will mean very little to us when the enemy has removed all of our heads. If we can shock Terranor with a dramatic move, he may lose his enthusiasm for war. This land does not need another generation lost. Tokshin, we will support you how we can. Don't argue with us. I can't guarantee anything, but a small chance is better than no chance. It makes sense. The enemy is reforming, still on the move, on the run, trying to get everything together, and you just strike them when they're not ready. It makes sense. I sincerely hope you know what you're doing, Diana. I do not presume to know. All that matters is that I believe. I don't know what I'm doing, but I believe that I'm doing something. Upper balcony, Imperial Palace. At the capital. So, not even the mighty Karuda could best the orphan. The one you call an orphan has many powerful allies. Yeah, this guy fell very quickly. Your people had us believe we would go almost unopposed. We were not prepared. So be it. There will be another chance. Did you have a chance to review my message? Yes. You need a problem solved. I cannot expand on why, but this mission is but one part of a greater one. We will save this country, Kuroda, from itself and its past follies. Countless men just like you have used men like me to further their ambitions from the shadows. It is a dance as old as time. Truly a man of your craft. How honorable. I cannot stress enough the importance of timing. You must monitor the situation. When the target leaves to try to stop the war, that is when he must die. No sooner, no later. 273 targets have fallen to my hand. It will be as routine as morning tea. Okay. This guy's played a lot of Skyrim assassination menus. Or, assassination storyline. What a noble life you lead. As you have been paid in advance, we must never meet again. Donar be with you. Or whatever it is they say. The False One's army is on the move. It seems they have punched above their weight, and I have serious doubts about Duke Terranor's abilities, if I may be critical. Beatrix, time for you to go to the battlefield and reinforce the Remorg army. This must be the people— Oh, look at the hair! Not that I mind roasting entire armies alive, but tell me, old man, why should I? You know why, my daughter. You are destined for untold greatness. People like us, we are meant to reshape this world as we see fit. For now, we have an opportunity to grind the nobles to dust before us. The war must rage on and drain the blood of Viridia dry. Yet again. Ha ha ha. Yeah, alright, why not? No, she's not topless. You can barely see she does have some clothes on. It is weird, though. A cape attached to nothing, right? Just a cape and then nothing, and then it's an odd look. You always did know how to sate my hunger for novelty. Just don't put yourself in unnecessary risk, Beatrix. This is not our fight, and I cannot bear to lose you now. Oh, relax. Just sit back and watch the barbecue. I take it she's a fire wizard. Wait, where's her cape? There's no cape there. Whoa. Bonanza! Bonanza? What? I don't think I've heard the word bonanza since... I don't even remember last time. So many little toy soldiers on the battlefield, just for me. Very well. If my actions today will grease the wheels of power, so be it. Just enough to stop their movements, Beatrix. Don't kill everyone right now. We need more time to prepare for the next phase. Quiet, old man. I was born for this. It's time, my poor little soldiers. Come to Beatrix. Okay. So where are we? Is this Tricia? Okay. That's kind of neat. This reminds me of Fire Emblem, the Holy War of the Genealogy of the Holy War. Because the maps are all tied to each other. Because Tricia was in the southeast of the last map. And so right up there in the corner is that port city, then off to the west was the capital, and now we're into the next part of the world map. And that's kind of how the Holy War, the Genealogy of the Holy War went with Fire Emblem. You would just kind of progress. Anyway. Let's see. So we would want, I guess, our heavy cav to be down here? Who's this? Fort Frendorian. Oh, right. Yeah, they mentioned their heavy cav as left from this fort, didn't they? Okay, so light infantry would be over here. So we'll say like Stefan. We'll use our light cavalry. We'll go with Jacobin as well. Over here we will put Barnabas, followed by Jules, followed by Lysander, followed by the hard-hitting Warlord Tatar. That may be too strong. Threat rating 7,000. Yeah, this is a very... We don't need them on the field yet. Sybil would be a healer unit. Oh, what's this? Oh, man, she's 8,500. Jesus. Narima. Whiskar. Put Whiskar in there. Helena in there. We'll use the weaker units. This threat rating is 9,359. Oh my god. Well, that reminds me of Ultimate General American Civil War. So many battles in like 20 square miles. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I'll look at the bonus objectives. Threat rating is like overall how strong this squad is. Hello, Draco Wing. Yes, it is. It's like Ogre Battle and Fire Emblem had a wee little baby. I guess Abigail to level up the Drake. And then I guess put this guy out there too, Warlord Tatar. And then Diana. At the very least, they can heal. I need more clerics, I think. Complete the chapter within 20 turns. Complete the chapter within 10 turns. 15 or 20. Defeat. If I'm defeated or the enemy captures Trucia, seize Fort Eureka is the objective. Yeah, it's like a challenge rating in D&D. So we want to blitz through this. Okay. Okay.
Getting real thirsty here.
Getting real fucking thirsty here. Problem is, I can't do an ambush here. This is on normal difficulty. But we gotta be fast.
Sorry. Did you need something?
Actually, hold on. How far can you move? Okay, he's not gonna move.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
Be aggressive. Ah! Jorg cannot reach what I want them to reach. Jacobin. Sure. Be cautious. Actually, I don't know if that's a good, because it's archery into forest tiles. That's not smart. They should be out in the open.
School is in session.
All right, Barnabas, let's go. Be cautious, but charge. Jesus. My God. That's fine. Oh, 1 second, chat. 1 second. Yeah, the combat is great. I love the combat in this. I don't know if it's safe to actually bring Jules out yet.
Awaiting your orders.
How far can these guys move? And these are all horse archers, right? Synthos, Porthos, Aramis.
Here comes Sybil.
She
Ready
can
or
theoretically
not.
take a lot of hits.
break their resolve.
Let's make a wall. Although I guess the archers do have a 2 range.
The army is ready.
We're gonna be taking some hits. How far can you move? Alright, so we probably don't want to move into there.
Battle formations.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
You are light infantry, so you go over here. I think we move Jorgen here. Be cautious. Actually, no. Be aggressive. Screw it. Be aggressive. Or, well... Nah, be cautious. Be cautious. Nice. I should run Three Houses music in the background. I mean, Three Houses music is better, I agree. I definitely agree.
I can do this.
Abigail, we're going to move you in here as well. And... we'll wait on the heal. Helena. Warlord Tatar.
The time to act is now. Time to end this.
I mean, we could move him a lot further, but he's an archer
How can I
group,
help, my
so
lord?
we gotta keep him protected. Kind of same thing with Jacobin. But these are also archers, so the melee can only go that far. Alright, so we should be safe to move him like here. Because only archers can reach.
Where am I needed?
And then... Diana... Okay. Oh, I forgot to look at, like, what do we need to capture? So we have... That's a town. This is also a town. I don't think we can capture down there. We have another town. We have Iron Mine that we need to capture. Is there a bazaar? We got 2 chests here. Obsidian Mine there. There's Beatrix and all her glory. Her little pixelated cleavage. I do not see a bazaar. Okay. You finished this game earlier today? Oh, did you really? How long did it take? And also play it again on harder, unless you already beat it on hard mode. Took you almost 40 hours. Oh, that's some decent. Oh, you did play on the high difficulty. Oh shit. Okay, no, well, never mind. Play it on the easiest difficulty. See, the cool thing is, I like this game a lot, so I can look forward to playing it again on the highest difficulty. Because I started on normal. Because we don't get many of these ogre battle type games very often. They are very rare to see this type of combat style. So I need to milk this one for all it's worth. Because this is great. Holy shit! Beatrix just one-shot all of them! Holy hell! Oh my god, and the mage is already dead. Ah! It's always Kareem's group that gets killed. Well, they are really focusing on this group. Jesus. Well, listen, we're leveling up the important people. The frontliners. Oh my god, the ambush. Nice. Oh yeah, that mage was supposed to be lucky, wasn't he? No! I should have pulled him out of the forest first. That's my bad. There is a temple here, so we can resurrect. Ooh. They're having their own little war down there. Well, that barely even moved. So Beatrix is just gonna go and murder all these heavy cav, isn't she? How's Lycav doing? They did good on their first foray out. Okay, so...
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Waiting orders. Barnabas,
I ain't got all
you come
day.
up here. Because you are going to charge... Oh, no, you can't charge in the forest. That's okay. Very good. Already class mastery up. Also very good. Get out of the forest.
What's our next
Lysander.
Awaiting your orders.
No, yeah, this is fine. We'll do cautious. Damn! Good God. I love that gun line. Dragon Slayer.
We will always find a way.
Alright, Jules. Be aggressive. Oh! Oh! We don't have enough people to force them to surrender, so maybe... Maybe Synthos? Do a forced surrender here? Oh, did your internet go out, Puppy? Alright, Jacobin. Again, attacking into the trees as Jacobin doesn't seem like a fantastic idea. Warlord Tatar will move in to capture this, because they're already super powerful. Nice. Oh, loyalty up on him too. Very cool. Although, his loyalty specifically doesn't really matter, unless we don't want to make him the leader. But he has high leadership stats, so we would want to make him leader anyway. So you got pretty messed up.
A paladin never surrenders.
Let's heal.
I must not fail.
Heal. Go over here. Can we do a forced surrender? Forced surrendered. Hello, Wookie. It gets pretty crispy after 11 hours of use. Your stick? What is the stick? We could probably force them to surrender. We could probably force them to surrender.
Sensing prey.
There we go. Forcibly surrendered. Excellent.
I love this part.
I love this part.
Getting real thirsty here.
Force surrender. I don't know what the internet. What is the internet stick? Be aggressive. Ambush. Oh, Wi-Fi stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, so we have an injury over there. Let's move you here.
Ready.
We're gonna move Tokshin up and use his heal on you. Sybil. You could heal Jules' group.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Very good. Jacobin. Let's see what we can do over here. Be aggressive. Nice. So even with all the dodges, we got them. Okay. Solid second round, even though this squad lost all of its mages. Our allies down there seem to be doing a pretty okay job. I am guessing that they are supposed to lose, though. Okay, okay. Hello, Adian, welcome. Beatrix is pretty scary. Damn, nice. Same for you, Wookie. If you're referring to Beatrix, yeah, we just met her. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. You know what, Tatar? Let's see you in action. I'm gonna be... Let's target the leader. Excellent. Class mastery up on a spearman. That's really good.
Oh, sorry.
And then
Did you need
Stefan
something?
can come in and, well, yeah, no, this, well, there are a lot of people back here.
Raskuja is to be ready.
I must be brave.
I can shift with Stefan.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
With Abigail.
My friends are counting on me.
Or Shuffle, sorry.
Telling me.
But unfortunately, no one else can actually get into the fortress there, though.
You got a plan?
That's unfortunate. Alright, seize. More loyalty.
Break their resolve.
I'm just getting started.
Stay strong, everyone.
Where do we want this light cav to be? Probably down this way. Put Jacobin up here.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Slap a heal.
Donar be with us.
Donar be praised. You need to be healed too. How far can Tokshin move?
For my people.
Okay.
For my homeland.
Move down here.
I must stay strong.
Heal. Perfect. That is our second turn. Hello, Kirk. Welcome. Man, this enemy cat or ally cap is still rocking. And now Beatrix gets another free kill. Well, the way that the AI is programmed, they'll never attack Beatrix if someone else is around because she has 10,000 threat. But the thing is, they could kill her if they attack her once, probably. Whoa! Whoa. They're shooting frickin' lasers. I was not expecting frickin' laser beams. Hello, Dragolesti. That mage is some sort of demon. Men of Ascent are full retreats. What? How dare you? Did I order you to retreat? I am not bored with slaughtering you yet. Damn, we're on our own out here. If you want something done right... That enemy sorcerer single-handedly decimated Assandra's most elite forces. I don't know, Lysandra. Did she kill every 1 in 10 troops that they had? Tokushin, I pray you find a way to avoid sending our troops anywhere near here. Okay. How many hit points does she have? Can we see that? Who kills this unit? Is the question. Abigail,
I can do this.
you need to heal yourself. My goodness. Oh, nice. Class mastery up.
Repent before the
Diana
righteous.
will. That's who's going to do it. Get the job done. It is a lot of fun.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Who's down here? Okay, Raskuja.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Be aggressive. Well, I mean, we got the ambush. Be cautious. Be cautious. That did not go as well as I thought it would. Aggressive means they deal and take more damage for the remainder of the turn. Warlord Tatar. Come down here. Alright. Warlord Tatar indeed. My god. Aggressive. Aggressively attack these archers. Hell yeah. Get into there. It's the fun.
I love this part.
Be aggressive. Ah! Well, no one of importance died there. Stefan still lives. Alright, who we got here? Christopher. Pikeline.
School is in session.
There's our in session. Let's go capture this.
Time to end this.
Jules. Okay, man, welcome. Let's have you be aggressive. Lighten them up. The game's great so far. I've really been enjoying it. Okay, then we'll send in...
The army is ready.
Lysander? They got the guns.
Battle formations.
Be aggressive. Nice. Already class mastery. Alright, they did.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Move down. Whiskar.
The battle lies before me.
Jorg. I feel like we can kill her, right? Like, probably? I move those two in, they're gonna die. So that would not be a good idea yet. Okay, in turn. Oh, sorry, the mage didn't surrender, it was a cleric. We disarmed their healer. That's kind of neat. Lever! Uh-oh. I disarmed that man's life. Okay. Okay. Let's start with Jacobin. Aggressively attack this unit. Perfect. Move over here.
Getting real thirsty here.
Treasure! Another trait that we
Where
need to
am I
put on
needed?
somebody. Okay, so you need to grab the Donari Temple. You need to be healed.
I must not fail.
Move up. Heal yourself. Diana.
A paladin never surrenders.
Swift as
Go
wind,
seize this.
strike like fire.
Faction rank up. I still don't remember. What does faction rank do? You go capture the stables. Diana will clean up
Donar be with us.
this rabble. Rabble has been cleaned up. Okay, now to test out if Beatrix can survive. These ones are feisty. Oh well, I've had my fill. Have fun playing War, darling. What? She leaves? As soon as you move by her, she leaves. I don't even need to commit to the move. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Okay, fine.
How can I help, my lord?
Mothers. They're not gonna move, are they? No, they're not. Okay, so we're free to move up. Who needs heals? Some of them need more soldiers. Barnabas, let's start with you.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Be cautious. We'll slowly peel them away. Damn, free actions. Okay. Move forward. Also be cautious. Alright. Cav gets the job done. Excellent.
The time to act is now.
I'm assuming I cannot capture my ally's fortress.
What's our next tactic?
He will always find a way.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Okay. I think I may actually split Sybil's group into only 2 healers, so we could put that healer to someone else. Like maybe have 2 groups that have 2 healers. That way we can do more healing split up. Because so far I haven't really needed the 3 in one group. Okay, they're not going to do anything.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
The Apple of Agility.
I must be brave.
Repent before
Awaiting
the
your
righteous.
orders.
Let's get out here.
Ready.
Wait a minute, the crossbows can attack 3 range? Oh, sorry, no, it's because we're in a fort. I'm like, wait, what? When can crossbows attack 3? No, the fort increases range by 1.
Stay strong, everyone.
Abigail could use this healing, but I need to keep
I'm
Sybil
just
up
getting
here.
started.
In fact, I may heal you.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Revive. Okay. Diana.
Where am I needed?
Excellent.
I ain't got all day. You got a plan?
Okay. Be cautious. Stefan is going to capture the top mine. Should call this. Oh, nice. Alright, we should get this group killed. Okay. And then you need to resurrect. I mean, you don't need to, but I'm going to. Alright. Yeah, the cap seems great. Haha. Fantastic. Barnabas just tanking it all. So how many turns we got left? Turn 7? We gotta beat it on turn 10? I think we'll get there.
Time to end this.
Time to win this. Actually, hold on.
School is in session.
Get up on these walls. Be aggressive. Let's murder these fools. Oh. Cleric lady almost died. Oh, you can't reach where I want you to go.
Break their resolve.
Okay. Alright, how about we do this then? Oh, wow. A gunner getting a free action. That's pretty strong.
How can I help, my lord?
Woo! Oh, so close. So close. Move you up here. Be cautious and just trying to finish them off. There it is. We need to give her more combat experience because we need to level up those sword fighters.
For my people, for my homeland. I must stay strong.
Wait. We could start weakening these guys. Why not? Be cautious. I don't even know what they have. But oh, they got 3 gunners. They got 3 gunners. Okay. Never mind. We're not gonna do that one. They've got 3 gunners. We need to hit them with arrows. What do I want this person to... Oh, he's not even gonna move. Okay. Actually, hold on. Oh, 4 hit points. That was actually kind of not needed,
Sybil,
but...
ready or not.
Wait.
My friends are counting on me.
A paladin never surrenders.
Last heal action.
I can do this.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Wait. I never realized that temples refresh your mages or your cleric's heal.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
What? What can temples not do? That's really cool. Okay. I didn't notice that before. You love the walking sounds? Reminds you of old NES soccer game. Sure. Bastard. Alright, let's capture the mine first.
I love this part.
Okay. Then we need to...
We will always find a way.
hit these guys with as many arrows as possible. Try to kill those gunners. Oh shit, Taco. I hope nothing comes of that. I had one the other day. Luckily nothing actually happened. If I attack in melee, then that's bad. We don't want to do that. I guess I should have attacked with Jacobin first.
I must not fail.
That's what I should have done.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
But it is what it is. How do I want to do this?
The battle lies before
You move
me.
up. Okay, just do a forced surrender.
The time to act is now.
No surrender. Sir, you have 4 hit points left.
I ain't got all day.
We will soften these guys up. With Cav. Oh god, free actions. Okay, then move back. Then we move in Helena. Hella. Under Hella. Alright, let's attack. There we go. Some more combat experience. We still got 2 turns. We're in no rush. That being said, Warlord Tatar, I believe in you. I believe in you against all these guns. Damn. Warlord Tatar. Very good. Very good.
They'll notice this one for sure. I'm just getting started.
Alright. Oops. I guess... Ah! We're gonna get the 10 turns. Well, not everyone survived. Four hit points left. Ya bastards. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you back. Heal someone else. Sybil.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
We'll heal you. Level her up a little bit. And then Helena, whose sword fighters need more experience. Okay.
Stay strong, everyone.
And then... I don't know. Lysander, you can roll in there and seize it. Alright. Got it. We actually did that in 10 turns. I had doubts. Or 9 turns, even. Yes. We only used the dragons once, too. Tokshin leads his army into the heart of enemy territory and seizes Fort Eureka. It's mine. This victory shocks the world. Duke Terranor, who expected to win this war easily, now finds a powerful enemy force within a stone's throw of their capital at Remorgue. Duke Terranor hears many pleas for a ceasefire, but seeing scores of slain countrymen at the hands of the Western Army, his heart is consumed with hatred and a desire for revenge. Terranor decides to gather the remainder of his army to personally command a counterattack on Fort Eureka as the Age of Nobles teeters on the brink. His victory at Fort Eureka has cemented Tokshin's role as the true leader of the West and the hero of the Donari Temple. News of Tokshin's deeds have spread throughout the entire human world, and now the world looks to Fort Eureka, where it will see the coming of a moment of reckoning. In the minds of those who stand on either side of the lines of battle, today's victor will determine the fate of Tan Ra. As a massive army approaches Fort Eureka, Tokshin's heart becomes heavy, as clearly the East has not given up. Outnumbered, the Western forces prepare their defenses in hopes that this will be the final battle of the war. History will remember this day for centuries to come. Centuries, chat. Are you ready for menus? Greetings, human. First things first, please call me Tokshin. Deal? Yes, I will comply. So I've heard so much about this Iskandar fella. Some sort of legendary Barak Tor. What's the deal with him anyway? You would think he was some sort of god. Iskandar was a fierce and powerful warrior 100 years ago during the time of great crisis. Humans sought to conquer Barak Tor and destroy Barak Tor's spirits. The great Iskandar rallied people together and defeated a much more powerful enemy to earn Barak Tor freedom. Iskandar's so great, he left Barak Tor lands to seek out and destroy this enemy where they hide. He returned home loved by all. Iskandar becomes great chieftain of all Barak Tor people and repopulate our kind. A lot of sex was happening with this man. Most Barak Tor is somehow related to Iskandar this day. I hope so is Raskuja, so have his great and divine warrior blood. Take care, Dueko. This great cat warrior went out, killed enemies, came back home, and just went fucking just all night, all day. Everybody can get his hands on. Most of us are now just descendants of great warrior cat man. Barak Tor lifespan not as long as human. Iskandar passed to next life after reaching golden age of 50. Iskandar policy on human is to be being friendly because of best friend named Lucian Iblis, who was prominent human and great hero of human lands. Yep, everyone knows about Lucian Iblis. Because I don't know about Lucian Iblis. Because of their friendship, human and Barak Tor were to be connected. Lucian lived on many years past Iskandar, but without our good hero, Lucian and Barak Tor people were being disconnected slowly over time. Lucian attempted to befriend new Barak Tor chieftains, but it was not to be being. Over the next 50 years, Barak Tor attempt to return to Old Way. No longer trade food with humans of Sayuna in exchange for their great treasures. Barak Tor society become poor. Now we attempt to repair damage, but without being weak to conquest, much like during the time of Iskandar. I could listen to this stuff all day, cat. That seems rude. It is great honor to Raskuja when humans show interest in Barak Tor. Tokshin is good company for Raskuja. Raskuja wishes to talk more in future days. Cats, huh? Oh no. These two. Hello again, Diana. Snuck up on me there. How long have you been there? Is that for me? Me like eat. Heh. Don't tell me these two are gonna get together. Not like Sander, this pompous ass. Yes, I've attempted to extend our supplies by using fewer base ingredients while mixing in some local flora. By Donar, you are too kind to me. You don't have to keep this up. But my muscles do appreciate it. She said me like eat because he hinted that he thought Diana was just some strong big brute and dumb, I guess, in the last conversation. So she speaks like that now sometimes, I guess. Yes, big. I mean, I'm sure they... Oh boy. Okay, it's just, no, I don't mean to, it's just who you are. You're just a mystery to me. You got big boobs. I'm sorry, I was looking at them. I suppose for your sake, I will have to convince myself that it is my mysterious personality that has you fixated. Okay. You got these huge boobs. I've never seen them so big. Yeah, I shall now hide for the rest of my life. Good day. Alright. Lysander, it seems like war has evolved. You certainly know how to whet my curiosity. It It's not a gentleman's game anymore. The Succession War and this one are turning all levels of society into engines of war. No one is spared its horror and its draining effect. Indeed, that is why we must strike decisively and achieve total victory. The worst possible outcome is a stalemate, just like what led to disaster in the Succession War. This is why I have focused so much of my energies on the development of gunnery tactics, because I believe these weapons can be used to terrify any enemy into submission, before clueless politicians get the idea to send waves of young men to their deaths. No, that's not how that's gonna go, man. Your enemies get guns, you get more guns, they get more guns, more people die. The war becomes even easier to fight, so therefore more bloodshed. That's... I see what you mean. Logically speaking, if one could equip an entire army with guns, it would render everything else useless. Yep. But for the time being, it is rather fortunate that the pyrosite needed to make them is so limited. Until such time as we somehow develop a defense against gunnery, the force that controls the pyrosite will always have the edge. So when, so when their enemies develop guns, then this guy's gonna be like, what if you made a gun that guns harder than guns? Then that surely will scare the enemy. Like a Gatling gun. Then the enemy's like, yo, we get Gatling guns. What if we get guns that, like, we could fire from very, very, very far away? We'll call them missiles. What if we pack these missiles with enough explosives to destroy our own world? That will scare the enemy. It just keeps going. Very good thinking. You can wait for weather to change, as firearms are useless in the rain. Of course, you can produce similar firepower with mature battle mages or dragons, but those will be much more expensive and difficult to acquire. We always need more guns. More, bigger, badder guns. Vengeance? More traits! Any archery attacks from this unit will ignore the penalty for firing at walls or woods from 2+ range. Buy it! 25% damage to already damaged enemies. Buy it! The Boots of Tyranny. +2 move points, but starts with less morale. Buy it! Buy it! Iron, buy it! Recruits! Oh, a Valkyrie? We don't have a Valkyrie. But I don't think we really need any more people right now. Tech tree. What do we got? I wanted to grab something. Is this one? Yeah. Villages, towns, castles, and bases held by our faction now provide healing to our squads. Grab that. Oh. New conscripts start with mastery of all available tier 1 classes, start with +3 levels, and with full loyalty to your cause. Oh my god. This is like this is a necessary tech, especially if you're playing on hard mode where people are dying potentially forever. I mean, even still, it's amazing. You can only get those if you have every tech under it? Oh. Okay. All squads in the army gain +10 capacity limit. Unlocks the Dragon Rider class, the ultimate unit type, allowing us to control Dragonflight ability to take to the skies. Oh, Jesus. But I want you. I guess we're the closest to getting this one. Advanced firearm techniques grant our firearm units an additional attack? They get 2 shots? We're now able to maintain high energy blast furnaces, allowing for far more efficient processing materials, -1 iron and obsidian cost for all units, +1 range to siege cannons. Wow. Wow. What is this? Attack power when engaging in melees with each of our squads or allied squads that is adjacent to the target enemy squad. I don't know if we really need that one right now. Dragoons are now light cav move type. I don't even have any Dragoons. Let's grab the advanced crossbows. All artifacts cost 1 less capacity. Let's grab that. And then... I guess we increase the morale oh, what's this one? Oh, defeating leaders increase more morale damage. Okay, we'll grab that. Huh, very cool. We did get some class changes. We have 1 man in reserve. Priest. Oh wait, hold on. Is this the Cav group? This is the Cav group. Okay. We don't necessarily need her to be the Hospitaller, but do you get better stats? 37 magic, 6 armor. Are these the exact same? I'm assuming they're the exact same, just one's on a horse. Oh shit, I can make him a red dragon. Oh. May learn how to become a red dragon rider. So the blue dragon requires a bunch of skill, silver dragon requires a bunch of strength, but the red dragon just requires magic. Alright. They do lose a little bit of armor. But sure. Red dragon it is. And then Abigail can now become a Sade Templare. Do you want to swap the affinity to water if he's a red dragon? Wait, isn't he already water? He is already water, which is probably why his magic went up. Water to fire. Do we? Let me look at these again. No, because fire just gives them more strength, less magic. Water is the one that gives them more magic and HP, but less strength and skill. The other thing about fire is that fire would deal more damage if we're in a fire on clear days as well. Actually, I guess what we really want would be like dark. Maybe. I don't know. Was there any more class changes? Oh yes, yes there are. A Zweinhinder or a Knight? We make you a Knight? And then we move the knight over here. Damn. Barnabas's squad is nuts. We'll upgrade you to a priestess. Which reminds me, I wanted to remove a priestess from Civil Squad. We'll just add this dude. Random soldier man. Soldier man guy dude. And then... Who else do we have? Who do we give this healer to? Because I do want... I want at least 2 units. I guess we do have 2 units that have 2 healers. Barnabas does now have 2 healers as well. But I want a 3rd. Whom do I give a 3rd one to? Oh yeah, good point. I meant to actually change these guys. I had them be horse archers because that was before we got the technology for normal archers. Actually, maybe I just make these guys rogues. You had to get the technology to make these guys considered light, which is why they were horse archers. But now archers are light. I may just actually just want to give them rogues, honestly. That seems better. And then these guys have 20 armor, you only have 19. Okay. Guess that works. But who's getting this hailer? Raskuja. Raskuja, we're going to... Oh, actually, we can just add a unit here. Perfect. He has enough leadership to do so. That works out great. Were there any other upgrades? Oh, we also got the traits. I gotta do traits. I gotta do some more traits. But yeah, were there any other upgrades to classes available? No. No. There were not. Okay. So now, items. We still got the CP Codex, we got XP Codexes, I'm not going to use those. You have agility stuffs. Who do we need to get agility? These two? You have enough skill to become a sword master, you just need to complete your class. And I think she's the same. Oh yeah, she's totally fine there. So they don't need agility. Who else would need agility? Or skill? Probably our light groups here. It's like this guy only has 36. To become a ranger, you require 38. He'll probably get there. To become an assassin, you need 45. He may get there. I guess we should just be looking at who needs agility when the classes are mastered, right? So that's not super important right now. What about the dragons? The dragons can't upgrade. They don't have little upgrade symbols. What does the skirmisher do different than the rogue? The skirmisher is more of like a frontliner rogue. It's a frontline light infantry. Here he is. I believe, because they got 30 armor. So I think they're just tankier frontliners? Anyway, sorry, traits. We're gonna be traits. What traits do we have to give? Vengeance. Imposing. So this is gonna be to draw aggro. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. So, was this one? I gotcha. This one is on track to become a silver dragon, but I can only raise its agility. I probably have enough to turn it into a blue dragon for right now. But at this point, I think we just wanted to be a silver dragon, because that's what's just naturally going to go into. I think. Okay, well, let's focus on the traits. So, we need drawing aggro. Whom do we wish to draw aggro? In one of these units. Like Jorg's unit, maybe? Synthos? Oh, actually, we already taught that dude a trait, so we can't teach him anymore. Helena? Is Helena already imposing? She is not. Okay. Yeah, sure. Look at all these traits. Imposing. So she's maxed out on traits. Unassuming, we have 3 of those. So definitely backliners. So unassuming... I mean, there's so many candidates. Synthos. Hello, Fire Facer. This game just came out. And yeah, it's... it has some Ogre Battle in it, which is fantastic. Although, since he's a leader, we may... Are there any... Are there any, like, leader-specific traits here? Garrison is. Garrison is a trait that's a leader one. So, +5 armor. We've never actually won on the defensive, though. I've never had to defend something. But I don't think he would be the one to get that anyway. Extra action for every enemy below 25% HP at the end of combat. Extra actions on a caster is not a bad thing. I'm going to teach you this. What's Beacon again? When an ally is healed, this unit is also healed for 25% of the effect. Huh. Okay. I'm thinking Barnabas's unit? You think Lysander? Lysander may not be bad. I'm assuming the front line... Although, is there anything else we want on the front line here? What is Lithe Assault? This is an increased critical chance? Increased critical chance. Precision. Critical hits bypass 100% of target's armor. No. More damage to already damaged units? No. We'll give you Beacon. So we got Bloodlust, which allows us to get life based on damage. Jesus. I mean, that could go for anybody. Literally anybody. Literally anyone. I guess preferably in a unit that doesn't already have a healer, though. So I guess Narima, or like Helena's group. Or Jorg. Oh, when an enemy is killed in combat. Okay, not when you do damage. Okay. Sure. I mean, I could sit here for a half hour thinking who should get Bloodlust alone. Just gotta give these things to somebody. More damage to already damaged enemies. Jorg? Now we should keep Jorg's traits open for leader-specific ones that would be useful to him. But the rest of his people, like, you can grab Cold-Blooded. Vengeance? Wait, no, you have Bloodlust, sorry. for every incapacitated unit in this squad. No, not on that squad. Incapacitated. Who's gonna die a lot? Stefan. Stefan's unit kind of dies a lot. So we could, like, one of these back rogues, we could give them vengeance. Because the frontline rogues are probably gonna die first. Krim is no longer in the lead of that unit. Also, Cream was the one who died. He was always the first one who died when he was leading archers. Okay. What else do we have? Let's resolve. Takes 25% less damage when under 50% max HP. I mean, again, that could go to anybody. Abigail. There we go. Then we still have more unassumings. My man's got demoted. Well, his unit wasn't working out. Oh, she already has unassuming. Okay, then Barnabas. Let's give unassuming to both of these healers. Actually, let's give unassuming to... Ah! Where's that mage boy? This guy. He'd be lucky and unassuming. Then we have another resolve, so we can give that to Kareem? Bowmanship? We'll give it to one of these archers? Well, actually, what does it do? Any archery attacks on this unit will ignore the penalty for firing into walls, woods from 2+... Wait, don't they already have an artifact that does that? No, they do not have that one equipped right now. Someone else does. Okay, well, that's fine then. Bowmanship. Precision was increased critical chance. Wait, was that? Or am I thinking of Light the Salt? Hey, take care, Puffy! You know what? It's fine. I'm not even gonna look at it. We're just gonna keep going. Let me save. We have a couple traits left, but it's fine. Remorg, First Army on the path to Fort Eureka. Oh man, this is a lot of dudes. First they murder Florina, then they turn the Donari Temple against us. And now they invade my very homelands. You were invading them. Enough! Men of Remorg, we take back Fort Eureka, and this time we will not lose it. Tokshin, I don't know who you are, but I will end your ambitions or die trying. This man was the aggressor in the war, lost it, and now he's like, I can't believe it. These bastards. My Duke, we have word that there is a massive riot in the streets of Remorg. The mob is calling for an end to the war and they demand compensation. Oh, their war fatigue is high. Our government has been exiled. What? Oh, he also had the same response. He's like, wait, I'm sorry, what? Why now? Then we mustn't waste time. We must take Fort Eureka without delay, overwhelm the defenses. I'm not wrong. It is my people who are wrong. How's that even go? So it's come to this. Oh, so now we're King of Rohan. Why is his name escaping right now? It's come to this. Lysander, how could I have miscalculated this bad? Don't worry about it. Look at them, they're fools. Theoden, thank you. Preparing to charge a position as heavily fortified as this, they're throwing lives away. One has to wonder why. As long as we control the choke points in the walls, Fort Eureka will hold. Yeah, that's how my brain works, unfortunately. A lot of times when I need a name that I know the name 100%, but I need it in the moment, my brain's like, nope, you don't get to know anymore. You know it, but I'm not going to give it to you. And it's very aggravating. Hopefully they'll take enough damage to lose their appetite for bloodshed. Oh, interesting. We're not fighting our allies. No, this is still fighting the bad dude. Jules and Jacobin? We'll put a healer group up here as well. So, Raskuja. I don't have too many more archers, though we do have Lysander who can shoot from the walls. Well, hold on. We need to go get these treasure chests. The treasure chest, chat. What if I should just hold these back walls? Actually. Or is there only 15 slots available? No. I think we just put Jules here, Jacobin there, Abigail, Lysander, Raskuja, Synthos. Oh wait, not Sybil. At least not in that spot. Helena. Just because I need her to get more combat experience. Sybil behind. Cav on the walls. They'll never see it coming. Narima hasn't really been in a fight for a while. Though, she would be better off over here. Barnabas? Diana? Warlord Tatar? Whiskar? Oh, true, there is a bazaar down here, so we will need to push out, won't we? What is the mission info? Survive against Casimir's army for 6 turns. I won't complain about the character art. The character art is fine. The actual one that matters, which is the classes art, I guess, and on the battle screen and on this screen, looks amazing. That's what I care the most about. But the character art is fine. And I kind of want to get my light infantry in there, but we're also just going to be holding our ground. This is what I should do. I should put my lights in the
guide
town.
My attack.
So we can strike out maybe next turn. I think we're going to push out the left side to try and get to that bazaar.
I must be brave.
Because we've got a lot of powerful
Battle
units over here.
formations. Ready.
And then we'll just hold over here.
You got a plan?
Barnabas, you just kind of chill there.
They'll notice this one for sure. I'm just getting started.
Donar be with us. Repent before the righteous.
Okay. So we hold the right, we push out on the left, grab these, grab the bazaar, and that's the plan right now. Ah! I didn't realize they were in range. Stop this! You can call it off and realize you've been misled. Casimir thinks he can wag you around like a dog. You mustn't give him what he wants. It is too late for that now, Tokshin. I've made too many mistakes, so I gotta keep making more. Ah, you idiot. Fine, you mother... Ugh. Don't forget. Wait, was that him? This man charged in and immediately died. I didn't even realize that was. I just thought it was a speech that opened up because battle started. A meaningless death, but Casimir still is out there. We need to stay vigilant. Fuck. He charged him without his army. Like, what? What are you doing? Leadership up. Oh. 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 All these archers. Level up. The one thing is, I do wish you could rename the characters in this game. That's the one thing I wish we had. Okay.
I await your command.
Indeed. I want to do this. How we want to do this?
Sayuna will never die. Okay.
Okay.
Raskuja can sensing prey.
Aggressive. Free action.
My friends are counting on me.
Need to open up a hole. Who's the best to open up a hole here? Dragons? Nah, Tatar. Be aggressive. Yep, that did it. Okay. Next would be Abigail.
I can do this.
Ooh, big heals. Okay, well at least her front line is gone. Class mastery. Unfortunately, that's all I can really do. Yeah. Oh, I guess we got Jacobin. So who's Jacobin gonna go after? If we kill those guys, then we can. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Move what there? Oh wait, no, that was wrong. I typed the wrong guys. Why did I do that? I meant to type those guys. Ah, I wish I could take that back. If I could turn back time. Right, this. A lot of people. Lots and lots of people.
Time to end this.
I think we may just pull back here. For now.
School is in session.
Let's put the damage between these two. So we'll put Barnabas right there.
Here comes Sybil.
You are going to
ready or
heal
not.
George.
How can I help, my lord?
Aggressively attack. Excellent. Good. Good. Honestly, it's tempting to go out there, but we probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, damn, I messed this one up. I didn't focus fire enough. So now we have
What's our
wasted
next
units. It's fine. It'll be fine. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. Damn. Level up. All right, come for me. It'll be a cav battle. Their unit is like mine, but worse. Free actions. Damn, Barnabas. I should just make everybody a heavy cav unit with 2 mounted healers. Like, that'll work until it doesn't. I mean, the heavy cav can even beat the units that have a bunch of spears. They must have an archer? Oh. I don't know if this was a good idea for them. Ah, maybe it was. They did get a crossbow. That's actually bad for this unit, because then that's going to open it up to a new unit to attack him. Okay. Nice. Man, murder the leader immediately. Damn! What the? Kitty cat is angry. Handguns haven't been developed yet. Or else, I'm sure he would. Then he could be a pirate cat. Just go around strapped with 6 pistols. Jules, we have followed Tokshin into the jaws of hell. Wait, what? It's a tough situation in Dinarima. We're still alive, though. A purr rat. Jules, if it comes down to it, would you die for Tokshin? Would you die in this war among squabbling Viridian nobles? I'm not a noble. Narima, we're all here together. I don't want anyone to die, and that includes you and I. Why are you so worried about me over the others? Someday you'll know, but not today. What? Are they... Does she love him? Is he another chosen one? Are they somehow related? Like... You've looked out for me so much thus far, so I'm not going to let you throw yourself away either. Is she like his older sister? Come on, let us defend this fortress as a true Sayonari would. Truly noble indeed. Donar watch over you. I'm out. Alright. So Abigail unit didn't die, so that's pretty cool.
Awaiting your orders.
Hold on, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Warlord Tatar. This unit's almost dead. It's like Whiskar could finish that off. I kind of want Rakuza to heal up Abigail, then keep sending Abigail in. So we'll open up with Tatar into... And that's an easy target. I guess into Christopher? You've been locked out of your apartment for an hour and a half? Wait, what, Ryak? Why? What happened? Oh my god, man! What the fuck? What the actual flock?
Break their resolve.
You went for a smoke and forgot your keys? Oh man. I guess that would do it.
Time to even the odds.
Forced surrender. Damn you. You will surrender. Submit. You piece of shit.
Raskuja is to be ready.
Okay. Whiskar. Forced surrender. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. They have been forcibly surrendered. Confirmed.
I must not fail. I must be brave.
Okay. Oh, we can upgrade the middle dragon. That's good.
For my people. For my homeland.
Aw, there's no one he can attack. Damn it. I messed up again. Oh, I guess we can at least heal somebody.
I must stay strong.
Actually, no.
The
Move
battle
here.
lies before me.
Heal them. It seems like such an easy level. So far it does. But who knows what lies in store for us? How do we want to do this? Sure, go in. Be aggressive. Unfortunately, they wasted their entire first attack on that guy. Excellent, okay. And then move back. So they're all but almost dead.
He will always find a way.
Move back. Aggressive. Archers, go. Oh yeah, I plan on getting the chest and the bazaar with the left side. We're holding on the right.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Nope. Oh, you can't heal below the walls. Oh.
I'm
In that
just
case,
getting
move.
started.
Okay. Okay. What do I want to do here?
Where am I needed?
I guess just attack. No spoilers, please, Lord Bio. Including what may be coming later. If putting spoilers between coughs does not hide the spoiler. Target leader, because that's a scary unit. Okay, good going. They got him. Excellent. So he's dead. Helena, come in. Attack and let's force surrender. Nice. Thank you for the wall, Lord Bio. Thank you. Apology accepted, Captain Nita. And I think we're gonna have Barnabas strike out and
Master
attack
Sergeant,
this
awaiting
group over
orders.
here and weaken them. Holy shit. That mage. Hey Rose, how's it going? Are you off work? Oh man, that actually really hurt. Wow. Wow. Okay. Move back. Aggressive on these guys. get out of range of these dudes. Alright, so hopefully they don't attack Barnabas, because Barnabas should still be one of the higher threats in the area. Off work? Cool. Relaxation time. Oh, Rush Hour Traffic Time? What a great movie, right? Right, Rose? I didn't know you were watching Rush Hour. That's amazing. Jackie Chan, Christopher Tucker. Oh, you bastard. You never seen Rush Hour? I'm gonna put that on the list. We'll have to watch it at some point. Too bad they never made a third Rush Hour. Yeah, too bad. Too bad they never ever did. Oh shit. I bet if they did make a third one, it'd be really cool. There's no way it would be bad. Yes, there are 3 Rush Hour movies. Number 1 and 2 are really good. You're not a real nerd? I never said that. You're still a nerd. Wait, there's 4 Rush Hour movies? Bullshit. Wait a minute, I'm looking this up now. What? Why can't I type right now? No. It doesn't exist. Sybil, you stay sharp out there, you hear me? I got a funny feeling about me now. Wait, what? Not a good one. You going soft on us or what? We're gonna watch the Dragon's Dogma thing? Yes, that starts in a half hour. My heart is racing. If only I could feel like this all the time. It's like there's fire flowing through me. Sybil's very excited. This ain't looking pretty. I've been down this road before. You should trust this old man's gut feeling. It's the best friend I got. So things are about to get real tough. It's a Dragon's Dogma celebration. They haven't said anything about announcements of Dragon's Dogma 2, but it's a quick little thing celebrating 10 years of Dragon's Dogma. I'm not holding my hopes up high. Ain't nothing like that, just Barnabas. How's such a sweet man end up being a soldier anyway? Come on, we could do this. They'll have to kill me 1,000 times before they win. No, they only gotta kill you once.
The army is ready.
Alright, so we gotta get down here, right? Nice. Not nice. Man, they can kill me in one shot. Okay.
Donar, guide my attack.
Or surrender. Warlord Tatar. Woo!
Telling me who to kill.
Oh, we can just do a forced surrender here.
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
Clever!
The time to act is now.
Oh, Denari armor, nice. This one we actually have to attack. Be aggressive. Very nice. Aggressively done.
My friends are counting on me.
Do you need to heal yourself? Yes. Okay, then up here... Attack aggressively. Very good. We're back.
Stay strong, everyone.
Also very good. Alright, Barnabas,
I got
go
it.
revive yourself. You fool.
A paladin never surrenders.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not. They'll notice this one
We may need
for
more
sure.
healing over here. Okay. I am not going to go out there. Okay. Oh, Terranor died in battle. How unfortunate. It seems we will have to clean up this mess now. Uh-oh. That's a lot of guns. Oh. What the fuck? They lured us into a trap.
What's our next tactic?
I was almost at the bazaar.
I can do this.
Well, that's very unfortunate. What's going on right here? This is very...
Raskuja is to be ready.
Ready.
Yep.
Telling me who to kill.
I don't think we're gonna be...
Swift as wind, strike like fire.
We're gonna go for it.
I must not fail.
An everlasting potion. Oh my god.
I await your command.
I'm gonna need to pull out bigger guns.
I'm just getting started.
Awaiting your orders.
Oh man. Oh man.
You got a plan?
No. Not anymore.
Donar be with us.
Time to end this.
Plan is over. Is that within 3 tiles of the Fort Eureka? Because, yeah, that should heal them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Chat, I'm a little afraid. This is a bit much. Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, I can't get to the bazaar. I can't get to the bazaar. I can get the second chest, I guess. What the fuck? How do you even? Well, this is some messed up shit. Yeah, if I was playing on the hardest difficulty and this is permadeath, I'd be pretty upset by that. I mean, I guess I would be hitting the reset button. Cause like, what are we doing? Jesus. Wait a minute. The Valkyries are a healer unit? I didn't realize that. I don't know Valkyries heal. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. What? I mean, clearly you're not supposed to win this. But like, what a rude awakening, especially for permadeath players. Stefan, you seem shaken. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's happening. It seems the enemy has lured us into an impossible situation. This may be the end. Yep. You always were a bright and sunny personality, Diana. As you would say, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, I'd probably say that. You're serious, aren't you? Stefan, this is not the life for you. I will not tell the others should you happen to slip away. If I fall in battle, I need you to protect my Alex. Or, sorry, if I fall in battle. Diana. Just promise me that. Alright. Always gotta talk about dying. You may not care if that happens, but damn, some of us sure will. If they do kill me, my body will perish, but they will never see a paladin on their knees. Until such time, do keep count of how many fall to my hammer, and tell the world what it means to go against the paladins of Holy Donar. Now you're talking. Come on, let's make a story that'll be burned into the memory for 1,000 years. It is, it's happening, but against us.
I must be brave.
Yes, proof of merit. Now she dies. Okay, so
Here comes Sybil,
For my
ready or
people.
not.
For my homeland.
we are so frickin' fricked. It's not even frickin' funny.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Like, what are we... Charge? No! What are you talking about?
How can I help, my lord?
Repent
assuming that-
before the righteous.
Because since permadeath is in this game,
School is
I'm
in
assuming that if you
session.
withdraw into this castle, you won't lose anybody,
Sayuna will never die.
is my guess. But here, we'll have Tatar go out there and die, I guess. Here, we'll send in George. Cautious. Oh, so close. Sure, I guess if you know this ambush is coming, then you just stack your one side with literally your entire army. When they come in, you charge, you kill them. Maybe. Maybe you can do it then.
Time to even the odds.
Jesus. Jesus. Also, are they not healing next to the base? Stefan!
Real thirsty here.
I need you to come out here and delay the enemy. Who else do we got in here? That's it. Ow. There's so many. Yeah, crit that man. Oh no. God. Well, they gotta level up before the end. Jesus. Heal yourself. You can survive! Yes! That man definitely gave him the bird before they shot the cannons. So did she. God. Oh no, Jorg! Oh God. Jorg. Kill him! He is totally surrounded. Oh my God. Zelos, I couldn't make it. Wherever you are, you'll have to make things right. All this carnage because I thought I knew what the hell I was doing. Casimir, someone, something will destroy you. Even if I must from the grave. I will become a necromancer. I will become a lich.
I must stay strong.
I must stay strong, and I'm gonna stay in this base.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Oh, fuck. Necromancy will keep me alive.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Alright, Jorg, I need you to open up a hole. Be aggressive, man. Ambush these fucks. I can't retreat with Tokshin. It was grayed out. Yeah, is the main character going to be Zelos? Is that what's going on
you
here?
didn't see this one coming.
I'm just getting started.
Is that what we're doing?
Where am I
Go
needed?
get him, Diana. Go on a blaze of glory. It would be a good twist. I would appreciate it. I wouldn't even be mad if my character dies. Oh, get fucked. Get in there, Synthos. Get in there! Yeah, at least the cannons don't shoot
find a way.
when you attack them. Nice! Two of the cannons are down. We're just going all out. But be cautious. Screw it. Just be aggressive. Whatever. This is the end. And we will make it such an end.
I ain't got all day.
Oh, I didn't mean to wait. I meant to heal. Ah, well.
I love this part.
Stefan. Nah, that's not. I don't know.
Getting real thirsty
Yeah,
here.
getting real. I don't know if he could live.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
He does have some roads.
Bet you didn't see this
Some
one
roaches,
coming.
so this isn't an ambush, but maybe we can take out those cannons. Hell yeah! Get wrecked, cannons, you sons of bitches. This is like when Han Solo came in at the end of New Hope. It was like, alright, now let's get killed by cannons. Remember when he came in, he shot up Vader, and he was like, alright, now we die to cannon fire. It was the real ending. No, hell no. Wow. Oh man. Goodness. Oh, Stefan. No, they hunted the dragon down. There was no way that Abigail was staying back in like a corner. They sent units specifically after. Oh my god, Jorg with 15 hit points. Fighting to the last. Oh well. Bye, Jorg. Bye, Stefan. I think we're all dying here. Chat, I'm putting that out there. I think
You got a plan?
we're dying. I don't think we're supposed to win this one. Go another cannon. Yeah. Oh dear God.
School is in session.
In session.
Master
Alright,
Sergeant awaiting
go in there
orders.
and let's fuck him up. Just charge him. Wow.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
A paladin never surrenders. Donar be with us.
Sonar be with us. Who's getting it? Are they getting it? Are you getting it?
Repent before the righteous.
They're getting it. I'm gonna be cautious though. Be aggressive. Oh, you wasted all your attacks on him now. There's 2 cannons left. Oh! Still 2 cannons left.
They'll
Sybil,
notice this one for sure.
get out there. 13 hit points. Well,
The battle lies before me.
fuck it. Got nothing left. Let's kill somebody on our way out. Me and John over here. Chapter complete. So yeah, that just ends when I die. And they want you to survive 6 turns? Was it not 4 turns yet? No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. They cannot make it past this point. Oh shit, the Dragon's Dogma thing is starting. Alright, hold your thoughts. We'll see the rest of this cutscene in a moment. But I need to see this Dragon's Dogma thing. It's premiering in... now? Maybe? Yeah, apologies, the cliffhanger. Where's video event series? Dragon's Dogma 2, maybe? Premiere will begin shortly. Okay. Well, maybe we can't... Oh, there it goes. They cannot make it past this point. Hold with everything you've got. Tokshin, this battle is over. Saying is suicide. Oh, am I escaping? Right you are, Lysander. Come on, we have to evacuate everyone now. Oh, do I live? I actually kind of want my character to die here. Take everyone you can and get the hell out of this place. Go anywhere but here. Diana. Take the Historia Magnus. Get out of here and fight on. I don't care how, just make sure these scumbags pay for everything they've done. Tokshin, you are not alone in this battle. Don't throw your life away. I'm the reason for everything. This entire war. The reality is, I'm gonna bow out of this war and make sure I actually live in silence and secret for 2 years waiting for that Dragon's Dogma 2 to release. And then my character's gonna shut himself inside of his house, surrounded by like chips and some beverages and treats and shit, and he's just gonna be full otaku weeb man. I'm not leaving this point. I beg you, live on and destroy Casimir. Destroy the cultists. Go, get out of here! Get the fuck out of here! I gotta play Dragon's Dogma! Zealous, look at me now. Doing exactly what you do. I need to go, Diana. You don't understand, Diana. They just announced Dragon's Dogma 2. I have something to live for. You want me, Casimir? Come and get it. Oh damn, it's very red. If this game actually... Oh, they didn't kill us. They just captured us. I was about to say, if this game actually kills your main character... Bold. Wait! Am I going to get tossed off the side? Wait a minute. It can still happen. Here we stand together again. You've a lot to answer for. Or am I going to be saved at the end by like Zelos? No matter how many lies you pile onto yourself, you still play the part. Someday, Casimir, your lies are going to catch up to you. Don't let me be saved. This will be such a cool moment, but it won't be if I get saved. Your glib remarks mean nothing. All that matters is my immediate coronation to become Emperor of all Viridia. You've built quite the following, you know. They say you're the bringer of light, the hero of the West. Some even think you're the reincarnation of their god. It seems pretending to be a religious savior to win the hearts of the people nearly won this war for you. The temple is too dangerous to be left intact, as are their beliefs and their folk heroes. Gunners ready. Oh, they're gonna firing squad me. Give my regards to whatever god you people worship these days. Holy shit! They firing squad me off of a tall ledge. So if the guns didn't get me, the fall would. Oh my god. They actually killed the main character. Bravo. Holy shit. What have they done, my champion? Such folly, such recklessness. To cause you such harm, all for what? To continue this fairy tale, this prophecy of theirs? You have become powerful, my champion, peerless in this world. You know what you must do. Do it, and the power bestowed upon you will be yours forever. What? It shall be done. Who is this guy? Is this Zelos? Is this me? Put in armor and, like, raised to life? What is... cultist scum. You must have a death wish coming here. Did you see that? Black dragon? I had dragons before the cannons came. Your time has come to an end. The thing is, they're wielding a two-handed sword, which Zelos wielded. What are you? Have you not foreseen this in your precious texts? Yeah, it has to be Zelos. Your temple has kept the truth locked away for far too long. Now you will know justice. Paladins, break them! Oh, fuck! He's got force lightning! This really is just supposed to be Vader. Oh, he's got force explosion! Was that a skeleton? The Black Knight, he is defeating the Paladin so easily. We are doomed! Those cultists can't get inside with my barrier up. Stand back! Barrier! Wait, did he just bury himself? Do you really think it'll hold? The barrier hasn't failed me yet. Get everyone out of here, Jebediah. Don't worry about me. Damn it, Jebediah! I knew it! I knew it! You weren't supposed to fight back. I fucking knew it. I knew Jebediah was gonna be a piece of shit. Because his name is Jebediah. No offense to the actual Jebediahs out there, but I had a feeling. Jebediah is just, it's an evil name, what can I say? I'm sorry you've been named it. You've taught me so much, Grandmaster. Now I can better serve the true god, Xanatus. He's coming back, you know. And I'll be among the first to be rewarded. Freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The Santa Palace. I want good news, Herald. Well, we lost Fort Eureka. Tokshin's dead. Jebediah killed the Grand Master of the Templars. Duke Terranor died in battle, but we're now defenseless. And what few men we have left are trying to quell the rioting. Donar save us all. I need you to get the word to the people. The war ends now. I don't care what they do to me. I want my people to know the nobility is not lost. Yes, Lord. Terranor, you old fool. You gave your life for nothing. For nothing! Is that Master Assassin? Zeruda? Zeroda? Yep. Kuroda. 274. Rest in peace. Limousin Monastery. Look at all these skeletons! We are forsaken. Adalia! Alex! Oh, that's right, her son and her bonded sister are in here. Oxley. My dear Diana! You were right. Should have listened in times are upon us. Who did this? Who could destroy my paladins and overcome the temple? And what of my family? Follow the prophecy. You must take this key to the temple archives, forbidden pages of the book. Make the pilgrimage, Diana, back to where it all began. I liked how in the last stream chat was like, wow, this game is so easy, lol, should have played on hard. And on this stream, literally everyone dies. Literally everyone dies. Even this Oxley guy, who doesn't even have a face portrait, is dead. I'm dead. Our allies are dead. He's dead. Jebediah is a traitor. Zelos is probably Darth Vader. Come on, I need more. Wake up. Smack him. Smack him a few times. Wake him up. I will make this right, Grandmaster. Watch me from the heavens. I will see you there soon, victorious or not. I really hope we don't survive. I really, really hope Tokshin's dead. In all my life, I've never seen this place. Back to where it all began. I think you would know just what to do. All I've ever done is fight. It is all I know. Perhaps we will meet again. But not yet. You're curious how come you win your battles but lose the war? Because we were winning the fight and then the enemy deployed 100 cannons that we had no chance of destroying and then murdered all of us. Choose who will join Diana's army. What? Wait, what? I get 4 more? Oh no, I have to leave someone behind. So Barnabas, Diana, Abigail, Jules, and Stefan survived. Sybil's not here. Right? Yeah, there's no Sybil. There's no Catman. What's her name? Narima? Narima's not here? Okay, so Jorg, Synthos, Jacobin, Warlord Tatar? Actually, can I just hold on, let me just disband the squad. Do they join my reserve? I wonder if we can game the system. Let me save. Okay. Depart? The rest will find another way to survive. Wait a minute. Does that mean they're going to come back? Oh, shit. All right, that's it. That's where we end the stream, everybody. I'm dead. Never coming back. My best friend is Darth Vader. Yep, cliffhanger. Yep, really. That's where we're going to end it. So thanks for watching, everyone. Dragon's Dogma 2 exists. It is being made. Probably not going to be out for about 2 years, but it is being made. So don't shake your fist. It's fine. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we will see where this cliffhanger takes us. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoy. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your night.